I'm not getting to no controversy enough, but I never got to why there might be some type of vibe, or let's just say a bad vibe with you and Jay-Z. Like I never got that. Like I never
I don't have a bad vibe with homie. People have misunderstandings, and when we were young, super young, from what I understand, maybe there was a contest or something, and he rapped, and I laughed at him or something, but we little kids.
Oh, so that's
he's probably a year younger than me, right? Maybe a year and a half, okay? So if I'm 16 or 17 and he's 15 or 16, just think about us. Just think about us walking, think about a contest happening, and think about, him saying something and me giggling or laughing, and then maybe his uncle. I have no, like, malice. I'm like, it's all love for me. Like, and I mean that sincerely. Like, I don't have no type of ill feelings, no type of weird vibes. Like, I wish everybody success. I want to see everybody succeed, Joe. So, it's a little tricky and dicey because so many people put a lot of things on it, but I ain't got no problem with homie at all.
Spate Media.
So that's what I'm trying to tell you. Them old rappers, man. Bro, have you seen any of these old rappers who be like, yo, they're the foundation of hip hop, really living good? Looking really dusty. I kid you not.
Came to my attention that a DJ, and I'm not going to say any names because I don't think it's necessary. A DJ basically said that, a lot of the pioneers in hip hop are, they're dusty, or how can they be the person that, invented hip hop if, they don't have a lot of money. Or if they don't look or represent like they have a lot of dough, right? Let me explain something to you, and say this for you guys. Don't confuse someone's ability to develop a business model. Don't conflate. In other words, don't think just because somebody knows how to get money or fails to get money that they didn't make a contribution to the culture.
Funny story with Lennox, right? Yeah. So I was doing In the House back when I was doing In the House, right? So I'm doing In the House. So Lennox
did the sitcom.
Yeah, the sitcom. I did the sitcom. So Lennox did a guest appearance, right? So we in the, and we, for whatever reason, my character's supposed to be boxing Lennox Lewis for charity, right? So, so we playing around. So, we in there, we playing around. In some kind of way, he threw a punch, and I threw a punch and caught him in the nose. And I was like, don't hit me. Yo, hold up. I said, time out, cut. Hold up. Because I saw him like go. Because I wasn't supposed to catch him. I don't know how I caught him. But whatever happened, I wanted to just really give it a timeout and give it a second and reset. Because homeboy, like when I caught him, like he threw a let me see. Yeah, he threw a little right. No, well, let me see. He threw a jab. Yeah, he threw a jab at me, and I turned this way, and then and it came back with something, and didn't mean to and caught him. Yo, it was a crazy moment because it's like his face completely transformed. He went, and I saw some shit click, and when this shit started clicking, I was like, yo, that was the craziest moment of my life.
Hold on.
And that shit is on film somewhere. NBC got that shit on film somewhere.
What's it like hosting the Grammys? I think, like, with all due respect, I think Kanye should, maybe he should piss in a Yeezy or something.
Yeah.
I mean, instead of pissing in a
piss on the Grammy?
Piss in a pair of one of them Yeezys, B. Like, I felt some kind of way about that shit. I didn't love that shit because I hope the Grammys for 5 years. Yeah, the Grammys didn't get everything right, but they didn't get everything wrong either. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And I don't understand where this
this constant disrespect. I don't know which award show. It was one I was hosting, but he had came up on stage and he grabbed the mic out of my hand and he was like trying to yell in the mic and the mic was off. And I just grabbed the mic back from him. He's like, oh, you had to take the mic back. And I said, Pac, what? I said, Pac, why don't you just relax, man? What's the problem? What's going on with you? He said, no, man, y'all don't give me no love. I said, Pac, I just said your name in the record on my album, Mr. Smith. He said, oh, yeah, that's true. That's true. You know, I think
what award show? You said it's an award show?
Yeah, it was an award show I hosted. I don't know which show, though, but I'm sure if people really search in Google, they'll find it. I don't know which show it is, but I'm sure it's on camera somewhere.
Okay.
And what I would say is this. Pac was a talented brother. You know, I think he touched the community like a pastor. You know, I think his stories were so heartfelt and his songs were really heartfelt. And I think that, you know, I didn't really get into East Coast versus West Coast. That was never my thing. I was on the phone with a girl, right? And, you know, I was at Marley's studio and she was talking.
Marley Marl.
Let's
make some noise for Marley
Marl. Yeah, and I had I smelled some weed, but I didn't inhale, you know? You know, after I had smelled the weed, you know, after smelling the weed, I laid on the couch and I was talking to this girl and she said, I was like, you know, yeah. She was like, what are you talking about? I said, baby, I don't know. I'm thinking about pig cookies in a plastic bag getting crushed by buildings right now. And she said, what? And when she said, what? I was like, oh, shit, that's a song. I said, yo, Molly. Yo, let's get it. So I went downstairs, you know, me and Molly made the record.
Rock the Bells Radio.
Now, I'll tell you what happened.
Please tell us what happened. We don't know.
What really happened, you know, the real story is that when we were doing the scene, Jamie, although he was experienced to somewhat, he was still a little green. I wasn't quite as green, but I was green too. When we were doing the scene, I was being aggressive when I was like, yo, you got, but this is character to character. I'm like, yo, you gotta, you know, and I'm like.
Well, what scene are we talking about? Are we talking
was
about the scene on the sidelines
where he didn't give me the ball.
You pushed him?
Or well, he didn't, something like that.
After the huddle.
Yeah.
After the huddle.
And I'm like,
okay.
yo, you gotta, and I'm slapping his shoulders and this and that.
No, you were like
you know,
this.
so he got upset and he's like, yo, you know, stop being so rough with me. And I was rough with him again. You know, he thought it was a good idea to punch me in my face. So I looked at him after he punched me in my face. I said, why'd you do that?
Wait, tell me.
Look, and he like was turned to the side. He said, I told you before, don't put your hands on me, period. Yo, when he said that, my left hand grabbed the face mask, and as I was pulling his helmet off, my right hand was punching his chin. You know what I mean? It was just like, you know what I mean?
Queen.
And then, you know, he was laying there, and I was like, I thought he was faking because he was asleep. I was faking. No, but that's not what it did. Then the whole team jumped on me, right?
Rock the Bells Radio.
Like one time we was in the studio and, you know, I said, Mike, you know, in the Smooth Criminal, how'd you lean forward like that? And I was sitting at the, like a baby grand piano. I'm sitting on the, you know, on a chair and he was like sitting up on the piano like this, you know what I mean? And he was like, oh, well, I said, how did you lean forward? He said, well, you know, we had a Swami come in and, you know, we did a special thing and he did a ritual and he leaned forward and we all leaned forward together. I was like, really? He was like, no, silly. Yo, Mike was funny.
Rock the Bells Radio.
I don't see any reason to limit myself. You know, that's some good advice I got from Michael Jackson one time when we was on a plane and we was flying. We was on a private plane. It was crazy. It was Michael Jackson. It was Michael Milken and Quincy Jones. And Michael Jackson was like, and I'm sitting there and we flying and I'm just sitting there, I'm like, yo, I'm on a plane with Mike and I'm bugging out. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm really like tripping and I'm looking at him. He's like, and I was like, so what do you, he was like, let me tell you something out loud. He said, no matter what you do, never limit yourself. Never, ever limit yourself. And you know what? I never forgot that. You know what I'm saying? And this is around the time when a lot of people don't know, like, he named his album Bad because of me. You know what I'm saying? Because I had I'm Bad. And he was like, I like that, Bad. Yo, and him and Quincy Jones went and did the Bad album. And originally, just a little tidbit, it was supposed to be a duet between him and Prince. I'm Bad. The Bad record was supposed to be a duet between him and Prince, but Prince was like, you know what I'm saying? He ain't really want to do it. But that, so.
I'm thrilled to be here for Cat Week. It reminds me of, that time I was driving and I heard this little voice and I picked up a little cat and, got home, went home and put the cat in the house and then realized I was allergic and almost suffocated and had to drive to the emergency room with my face out of the window.
Oh,
like I literally drove to the hospital with my face outside the car window trying to breathe. It was the craziest thing I ever been through.
The poor kitty. Where's the kitty?
That's wow. Wow. Yeah, the cat is all right. I took the cat to a neighbor's house.
Okay.
You know,
All right.
I'm still recovering, but the cat is wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah, the cat's wonderful. Yeah.
No, that's a horrible way to find out that you're allergic to cats. But,
Yeah.
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 But the cat is okay.
Yeah, the cat is okay.
good.
The cat was fine. The cat loved it. I just woke up and the cat was like laying there, like, just like, you know what I mean?
It felt bad, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, anyway, happy Cat Week.
Rock the Bells Radio.
I'd like to thank all of the people who voted for LL to be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame year after year. But, a lot of people, when I told them I got inducted, they'd say to me, well, it's about time. But see, what people don't realize is, I wasn't thinking about the people who voted against me. I was thinking about the people who voted for me. So it was love. Like what I was feeling is, wow, there's some people over there who won't take no for an answer. They're like, yo, this guy gotta be in here, and we're gonna keep fighting for you till we get him in here. So I thank you, all right? And the last thing I'll say is, rock and roll, hip hop loves you. We borrow your beats, we sample them, we turn them into hits, and we know where we came from, and we know where things come from. We respect you as musicians, and we love you and appreciate you as musicians. We are artists too. We love you. Thank you. God bless. Mama, I made it! I have a lot of dreams. I got a lot of things I want to accomplish. It's just a matter of, you set your goals, you achieve those goals, and you set new goals. And you have to stay hungry and keep working towards the things that you want. And you never limit yourself. You never limit yourself, and you never listen to those little voices in your head that tell you you're not either capable or it can't happen for you. That only happens to other people. You never listen to those voices. Dreams don't have deadlines. You think about, whether it's Colonel Sanders starting KFC at 65 or Ray Kroc starting, McDonald's at 52. No, I'm serious. Like, dreams don't have deadlines. You can do anything you put your mind to.
And so it was 1 a.m, and the alarm pad went off. But it's how you have an alarm and like, for those who have an alarm, it'll give you a minute to put your code in. It'll go ee, and you have to turn your alarm off. Well, mine just went ee, and so I went to the keypad, Simone sleep, and I'm looking at the keypad, and I'm like, family room. And she said, family room, wasn't it? And so I'm thinking.
Wait, so you mean when it walks, it's telling you
it tells you where the default is. The default. I think that's the word. So, and I'm in my drawers. It's 1 a.m. So I just say, you know what? I'm thinking it's like my daughter sneaking in. Maybe I don't know. She coming in late.
I deal with that too.
I'm like, oh, dun. Let me go down here and see what's happening. So I'm just walking downstairs. Got my drawers. I turned the alarm off. Walk downstairs. Come down, and when I was going towards the kitchen, he's coming out of the kitchen, and then we face to face.
Oh, shit.
And he's got all black on, he's got a big bag, he's got the Lon Manson beard, boots, and he's looking at,
Is he black?
No.
He's white?
He's a white dude.
Oh, you pounded him out immediately.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Let's go there.
Oh, God. I mean, terrified.
You see Rick Rubin, but it wasn't Rick Rubin.
It was freaky. It was freaky. I think, stupid mother. That's all you have, stupid mother. Everything you get, every stupid mother you could ever heard on everywhere. And I was like, and then I got him down, and then it took the police.
Wait. You skipped. How you got him down?
No, I don't want to. Yeah.
But how did?
What's it like hosting the Grammys?
I think, like, with all due respect, I think Kanye should, maybe he should piss in a Yeezy or something.
Yeah.
I mean, instead of pissing in a
Piss on the Grammy?
piss in a pair of one of them Yeezys, B. Like, I felt some kind of way about that shit. I didn't love that shit because I hope the Grammys for 5 years. Yeah, the Grammys didn't get everything right, but they didn't get everything wrong either. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And I don't understand where this constant disrespect.